Arad Chronicles Kazan, another brand new game in the DnF universe, was revealed at G-Star 2022. This is Korea's biggest gaming industry show, and for the sake of my sanity, I'll be referring to this game as Kazan for the rest of this video. So Kazan, what is it? It's a new console-based Souls-like game in the Dungeon Fighter Online universe, where we play as General Kazan 800 years in the past. If you're familiar with DFO, I'm sure the name Kazan rings a bell. He's a berserker for one. His name is of a skill the male slayers use, and we know he's really powerful because he teamed up with Ozma to defeat the berserker dragon Hismar. To put some context behind this, as I'm sure not all of you have played DFO, Ozma is one of the latest raids we have in DFO, and he's strong. He's like Big Daddy world-ending energy strong. This game is going to be very epic, as in we are going to be playing as one of the most infamous figures in DFO's lore history. Too bad we don't know a lot about him currently, but his influence runs deep in Dungeon Fighter Online. Yo, what's good guys, Chewy here. Let's talk about Arad Chronicle Kazan. I want to share why I'm excited and why I'm a little pissed off about this game. I am a DFO veteran and I love the Dungeon Fighter Online universe. And anyone who does, I'm sure they will relate to my last point on why I'm not so happy to see Kazan. But I'm still excited to play the game. Welcome to the channel. I talk about all things Dungeon Fighter and ARPGs. Consider subscribing and dropping a like if you enjoyed. It helps me a ton with this YouTube algorithm stuff. Like, you guys have no idea how much it helps. Alright, let's get straight into it. I'm excited for Kazan because this is a new territory for Neopol and for the Dungeon Fighter Online universe. We get a Souls-like for one. Normally, everything Neopol does is very fast-paced action combat. I'm genuinely curious on how the team at Action Studios is going to take the combat in Kazan. But if I had to guess off the top, I expect the combat to play like a fusion between Elden Ring and DFO's combat. Similar to how the modern God of War is played, like Ragnarok. Grounded but still fast-paced, epic action combat. Another thing to know, Kazan is a berserker, at least from what I can see from the trailers and the little we know about him in the DFO's lore. Kazan is basically the founding berserker. He is the reason the other berserkers obtained their madness through the Kazan syndrome. And he is DFO's god of destruction. I'm pretty sure that's a title given to him to represent his strength. Now, what exactly does that mean? Berserkers are the high octane classes in DFO. They're high risk, high rewards. To me, this is facts that Arad Chronicles will be faster than normal Souls-like. I mean, come on, it's developed by Action Studios. And being a Dungeon Fighter universe game gives me hope that the gameplay in Kazan will be diverse. DFO is known for its 60 plus classes, each with their own unique playstyle. I'm sure the team at Action Studios has this in mind, and we can expect a diverse range of gameplay styles. A little side note that I find a bit funny, Berserkers in DFO is possibly the most played class worldwide, and stereotypically the class that wails the most. It's funny to me that now there's a whole game dedicated to the Berserker community. Like, they rather make a game for Berserkers than continue Project BBQ. Oh man. Well, I guess I should get into why I'm pissed off at Kazan, since I mentioned it, right? I'm pissed off at Kazan because Project BBQ died for Arad Chronicles Kazan. The main DFO successor game, literally everyone in the DFO community, even those not in the community, was extremely excited for Project BBQ. It was a dream game for most. I can definitely say it was for me. I remember having conversations like, what if DFO was modernized? And Project BBQ is that vision. There was no other game more tantalizing than Project BBQ. But as all good things come to an end, the team at Neopol saw the success of Elden Ring and wanted a piece of that pie. So they scrapped Project BBQ and shifted Action Studios into the new project they now call Project AK, which was revealed to be Arad Chronicle's Kazan. This sucks for me because BBQ was the true successor of DFO, but now that will be Project Overkill. The 3D anime art style and a bunch of other assets they kept from BBQ, you can see it in the Kazan trailer. Although it's a lot more dark and more gothic, similar to how normal Souls-like themes are, we went from a promised DFO 2 successor, open world MMORPG, in the future of the Dungeon Fighter universe with multiple classes and pretty deep into development, to a now what feels like a cash grab on the success of Elden Ring. Ugh, man, this is depressing. Like, look at the trailers in the background. BBQ was fire. Oh well. I'm still excited to play Kazan and to see what kind of feast Action Studios can cook up. Discuss in the comments below on what you guys think about Kazan. I, for one, hate that BBQ died for it, but I'm staying optimistic, although I'm still salty. I'm so salty, bro. God damn.